Alright, so we're going to take care of Abathur this time. Mastery points. And we are in fact doing Killbot Wars with Killbots and Moment of Silence. So the idea here is Stukov and myself will be feeding the bots. I'm going to be going Swarm Hosts, and he's just going to do his normal thing. Bunkers and Infested Colonists are really good for this. You can get away with doing a barracks build. However, it's probably better that you don't do that because you can more easily feed the bots. Last time I had a Stukov when I was Kerrigan that went for a barracks build, and it was okay. It wasn't the best thing, just because there was a lot of times where I felt like he had to spam a lot more minerals trying to do something that would be a little bit easier with the other build.
Long-term exposure to terrazine provides plenty of both. Trust me. Someone out there is making a game of destroying my bots still. They're ruining my research.
Ruining his research.
We require more minerals.
You heart Stetman. But does Stetman heart you back?
You need more minerals. In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time. Mine more minerals. You can't buy stuff on credit in this game.
So I wonder if they can target the toxic nests. That is a query and a question I have.
We must spawn more overlords.
So they weren't killing the spider mines, but they were attacking my what the hell are they called? Lurkers. So there might have been something else in the area, but I'll have to check.
Not enough minerals.
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
In my day.
Okay, so now I really need to make sure that I get my lair started.
You can't buy stuff on
Because
credit.
again, I'm going for swarm hosts.
We have not enough minerals. Money.
The first guys
Okay, I should be
opening
more
up
than
soon.
fine to deal with all that.
I'll send a bot out for it when it does.
We require more minerals. Not enough minerals. You need more minerals. In my day. Hey, your base is under attack. It's a trap.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Jess. Seriously. Stop attacking. Stop attacking that.
My bot is departing now. It's fully automated, so all you have to do is keep it alive. Yes, it's alive! It's alive! Sorry. I see you, enemy scum! They're going to attack my bots, commanders.
Unacceptable.
I see now. Damn it. Give me a spot to place these damn things.
We require more minerals. You need more minerals. In my day, we mined 8
God, I need so much more minerals. I need more minerals.
Spawn more overlords.
The bot is heading back.
So they do not attack.
It's scared, so you should keep it company.
Let us see what additional infestation can
To pick up all this biomass.
We require more overlords. You need more minerals. In my
That's
day,
a
we
good
might
little
be-
bot. Welcome home. I missed you so much.
Unacceptable command.
So between the bunkers and the
More geysers are on the way.
swarm hosts and the toxic nest, I think we should be more than fine here.
You have not enough minerals. Money. Mutation complete. So creative. You need more minerals. In my day, we mined 8 minerals out.
God, I need so much more minerals.
Mine more minerals. You can't buy stuff.
This is
on
not a
Reddit.
normal thing for him to be needing this many minerals.
My bots really want to get to the Terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
Mutation complete.
I'm picking up some hostile forces headed for my bots. They must really want that Terrazine.
Oh my god, it takes forever to kill locusts.
Enemies attacking my
Actually
bots.
gonna be
Gee,
kind of
man,
bad for me.
Can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Mine 8 minerals at a time.
For me to actually have to deal with all this crap.
Your allies being attacked. Oh no! Where? We require more overlords. Mutation complete. So creative.
It's gonna go through all of that.
The bots are returning to me now. I can always count on them to do that, unlike some people.
Oh shit.
Evolution complete.
That sucked.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being
Yeah, those
Enemy forces
immortals just wrecked through. See, this is the problem I think I'm gonna have to deal with, because swarm hosts are good, but these things are swarm hosts are actually really good in the sense they have so much health.
your allies under attack.
So like trying to use swarm hosts to deal with these guys is not the right idea.
We've got the start of a good Terrazine cache, but
I mean, they're gonna wreck through things, so don't feel like that's in and of itself a bad thing.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are in combat.
seismic activity detected. That can only mean one thing. More geysers!
You have not enough minerals. Money.
Taking Terrazine directly out of the majestic Bel'Shir gliders. You might want to stop them if you can.
Yeah, except I don't want to stop picking up biomass, and I would care a little bit more if my partner wasn't Stukov, you know? Like, I would care way more if my partner wasn't Stukov. But since he is Stukov, I am a little okay with the fact that he can be feeding the duders, and I don't need to.
Your forces are under attack.
Spawn more overlord.
You need more minerals.
These bots, myself, in a cave with a box of scraps. So I'd appreciate it if they came back intact.
Again, if I didn't have a Stukov ally, I would be way more
Enemy
concerned.
forces en route to my bots. It's just like Bel'Shir said.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Your allies' base is under attack. Time to carry.
Doing the same thing I normally do with the Mutalisks. Constantly.
Under attack. Help!
Oh shit. Damn it.
Our allies are in combat. You require more Vespene gas.
Constantly having the new swarm hosts on a new control group so that I can remove the ability to turn into brutalisks.
Your allies
What's made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course!
under attack, man. Insufficient.
And the race is on! Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary. He always gets the best oil.
Siege up.
Well, you're almost out of time to prevent the Bel'Shir glider's death, commanders. If you were ever planning on it anyway.
So I will keep 3 of my swarm hosts in the back. Ooh, pull back, pull back.
Your allies under attack. Help!
Regeneration commencing.
So that I can use these guys to hopefully
The bots
clear
are
new
back
bots
in
as they
town.
come.
The bots are back in town.
So creative. Your forces are taking damage.
Wait, didn't I have... Oh, there they are. How are you guys?
They drained that creature completely dry. Bel'Shir is going to be so mad about this.
Enemy attack imminent. Prepare defenses.
Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
Your allies being attacked.
Enemy forces have converged on my bots.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make a couple
Spawn
more.
more overlords.
Good news, commanders. My bots have brought me terrorism.
Couple more.
Good news.
Whatever the hell they're called, swarm hosts. Leave at the main here.
Are about
I'm gonna leave them. Start leaving some swarm hosts all across the map,
really generous today. I should really send her a thank you.
so that I can basically have just a force of them that's just there to
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
keep the bots in line.
Geysers are going to be opening in a few moments. My bots can smell them.
The Alexander
Our allies are being
rise
attacked.
again.
Leave them alone.
Just at strategic spots throughout the map.
Allies are in combat.
Yeah, I don't think that their cooldown still continues to drop low. So that's the one thing that's a little annoying about them. I think their cooldown doesn't continue to tick down. But I do think that they are pretty darn good dealing with a lot of different things. Where did I
Our allies
put
being
those other swarm hosts?
Your allies under attack. Help!
Potential.
Hey, the bots are leaving, and I didn't get to
do
pack them
that.
a refueling cell.
Our allies are being attacked.
Again, just leaving swarm hosts throughout the map
Your forces are under attack.
to help deal with the bots.
Enemies are headed for my bots. What a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, the locusts don't seem to care at all. And the cooldown
Yeesh. They're really doubling down
on the
this
locust is
leading
actually
extraction plan. Maybe we should put a stop to it.
completely consistent with the amount of time
They'll be dead. So
that they're
try to
alive.
free it sooner than later. If you have a heart, that is.
You require more Vespine gas. Pull my finger, Artosis. Mutation complete. Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
My bots are under attack. My bots are under attack.
Your allies under attack. Help! Our forces are under attack.
Spot more overlords.
spawn more
Your
ogre
forces are taking
lords.
damage. Our allies are in combat.
Normal infestation.
Your allies being
Bots are
attacked.
heading home. They're sheep in need of a shepherd, commanders. There are a lot of wolves on the prowl.
He's gonna get all that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Hey, they're attacking my bots! Commanders!
Those are some big old locusts there. Okay, come on, seriously. Die. Thank you. Alright, so let me go ahead and start moving up the ramp in just a second.
Now this one I am proud of.
You're at max supply. You're engaging the opponent. Your allies being attacked. Oh,
My plan is to leave them there, Jess, just so you know. I got Swarmos just hanging out in places just to help deal with the bots.
Commanders! Bots! Oh, those are mine.
Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Add it up that way, it all comes out to the same thing. Yep. By my calculations, the Bel'Shir glider is going to die soon. You don't have much time left to save it.
Base is under attack.
Let us see what additional infestation can do.
Your forces are taking
Alright, would you like me to move them? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Your allies' base is under attack. Time to carry. Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
Woo! My bots are back. That means
They
it's
should be
tea
all set to
time.
auto spawn.
The T is for terrorism. Just a little more terrorism
Yeah.
to go.
Oh, they don't spawn for killbots. That's right.
All of that creature's terrazine is gone, and so is its life. What a tragedy. Just like my career.
Here I am thinking, oh, just leave them there. Nothing spawns.
Your allies being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack. You're engaging the opponent.
These are the last of the geysers, the last of their kind, all alone in the depths of space.
So annoying.
You're at max supply. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
Potential for multiple toxic nests. Must use.
Your allies under attack. Help! Our allies' base is threatened. Your allies being attacked. Oh no!
There go the bots.
Alright.
They grow up so fast. Daddy loves you! Oh, that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on those things.
Our allies are in combat. Your allies' base is besieged.
Sharing Zerg.
Yeah, I thought I could save it almost in time.
Healing in
You're under attack.
progress.
Siege up.
They are detectors now. That's so weird. Okay, so I was very confused because I could have sworn, I might have been wrong in that aspect, but I could have sworn when I was playing as Raynor.
Oh, come on! I can't afford to lose
Oh
any
no,
more
that's not
bots,
good.
Commanders. They're all I have left.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Seems my structure
forces are under
requires
attack.
more infestation.
Our allies are
There's
being
a lot of
attacked.
swarm hosts, but not horrible amounts yet.
Advised. I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
Your forces are under attack. Your allies being attacked. Oh no! Where?
They're all dead. Whatever.
Evolving Brutalisk.
Our allies are in combat.
Brutalisk. Pinnacle of Zerg evolution.
I mean, I guess it would have been easier for us.
Back. I hate it when they're out there all night without giving me a call.
Our allies are being attacked. Leave them alone.
Men available.
see, like, why aren't they attacking those then?
Our allies' base is threatened.
The toxic nest. Maybe they were already
More infestation.
popped.
I command the Alexander.
Your allies under attack.
Alright, we didn't get the bonuses, and we didn't get...
I can finally finish this research and get
We
on
lost
this
one
clock.
bot, but that's okay. That's okay.
I'm sorry, Bel'Shir. I didn't mean it like that.
And so I was hoping that the oh look, a swarm host. But unfortunately, they don't auto cast when you're going up against something like that. So it's something you kind of have to deal with. Again, I had a partner there that was more than able to deal with a lot of that stuff. So that really had more to do with it than anything else. I feel like if I was completely by myself or had a really like lazy partner or something like that, I would have had to manually do a lot of those things. Well, I did it with Kerrigan. Rainer's super good. So there's a lot of commanders that are actually decent for this. I think Artanis is probably the worst for this week. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. That was Abathur.